Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, waifs and strays, this is a short, fun video for Chicken Monterey, the 90s classic, if you will, of the Cornish Arms in Tavistock. I spent 7 years making this and still get asked for it now, so here's how you make it. Okay, so we're making Chicken Monterey, so we obviously need chicken. These are chicken breasts, one per person, and all we've done to these is butterfly them. You literally cut it through the middle, make it look a bit like a butterfly. So I'll show you how to do that very quickly. Chicken breast, sharp knife, in at the side, halfway up. Go through, but not all the way through. And you have a chicken breast that looks actually nothing like a butterfly, but the process is self-explanatory. Okay, so the second most important part of Chicken Monterey is the Monterey sauce. No Monterey cheese in that, so I don't know why it's called Chicken Monterey. That is 250 grams of mature cheddar, 500 millilitres of double cream, and 20 grams of chopped chives. Just a 20-gram packet, which I've chopped up, thrown in on the top. That's it. Doesn't get any easier than that. It goes in the microwave. You don't even have to put the hob on. It goes in the microwave for 2 or 3 minutes, depending on your microwave. Until it's all hot and melty and bubbly and lovely. That's going to be too much sauce, in all honesty, for 6 chicken breasts. But it's really good just to dip chips in. That's it. That is the classic Cornish Arms Chicken Monterey sauce. Okay, so the biggest difference on our plate today is going to be the addition of homemade chips. If you want the full 90s classic experience, then do get some cheap frozen chips and cook them at 180 in a deep fat fryer. But today we're going to do homemade chips, so we're just using Maris pipers. I've kept the skin on, feel free to peel them. I think you get a better flavour with the skin on them. We're going to blanch them in a deep fat fryer at 150 degrees Celsius for about 5 to 8 minutes. To blanch literally translates as to cook without colour. So they will be cooked through and they will be soft. But ideally you don't want any colour on them. And then we're going to drain them and then recook them at 180 degrees to finish them off, to get them crispy. And that will be the biggest difference on our plate. Okay, so we're going to plate up the Chicken Monterey, and we're going to do it in true 90s pub fashion. And by that, we do everything in a particular order, purely so that if we need to, we can hide mistakes. So chicken breast goes on first. This chicken breast was cooked, just pan fried with a little bit of oil to colour it, put some colour on both sides, and then it went into the oven at 200 degrees just for like 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. Just to cook it through, and then it's rested for 5 minutes. That's not what we used to do at the Cornish, because we had a condemned char grill that we cooked everything on. The benefit of doing it this way is you then get all the juices from the chicken, which you can put back through your sauce for another little bit of extra flavour. So we get our chicken breast and we pour on our Chicken Monterey sauce, which actually took about 4 minutes in the microwave to cook. You put far too much sauce on. Again, if there's any blemishes or mistakes, you can cover them with sauce. Next goes on the chips, which obviously, as we said, would have been frozen chips. But these are our lovely homemade chips. Always put too many chips on. Chips, i.e. potato, is cheap. And then we put on the classic 90s pub garnish of shredded iceberg lettuce, some slices of tomato, slices of cucumber, and some onion. And there you have a classic Cornish Arms, circa late 90s, early 2000, Chicken Monterey. Enjoy.